One of you guys sent me a Aquarius meme and asked me to read it and talk about what does it mean. Okay, so I'm going to explain it to you. Apparently this was written by a Gemini who's dating an Aquarius. So let's do the introduction and then we're going to read it. Okay. Hey guys, it's me. It's QueenAusetHeru and my pretty new crown. Isn't that gorgeous? One of you sent this to me but did not send a note. So I don't know who it's from, but it's gorgeous. I love it. Also, if you did not already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Okay? Give us a thumbs up for this video. Pass it on to anybody and everybody that might want to watch it too. And if you want to get a reading done, if you want to send me something from my Amazon wish list, if you would like to become a patron on Patreon, if you want some Ask an Aquarius or some ArchAngel Michael merchandise, please check out underneath every video that I do. All that information is underneath them. Okay? All right, guys. So we are going to read this. This is really interesting. Okay? It says Aquarius are the nicest, rudest, most caring, nonchalant, I don't give a fuck people you'll ever meet. So the person that sent me this was like, what the hell does that mean? They're not an Aquarius. So they're like, what does that mean? And I'm like, this is what it means, right? Aquarius treats you based on two things, okay? Two things I could think of right now. Could be other ones. One of them is how we feel, all right? So if I'm feeling in a talkative mood, I'm going to talk more. Somebody was talking to me about the Uber driver. And they're like, the Uber driver always got too much to say. And I'm like, you know something? I don't mind a talkative Uber driver when I feel like talking. So with Aquarius, everything is based on our mood. So we're nice, rude, caring, nonchalant, don't give a fuck, based on our mood. So if I'm in a good mood, then I'm probably going to be nicer. If I'm in more caring too. If I'm not in a mood for people, I'm probably not going to be mean or rude to anybody, but I could have in the past, definitely. And maybe even today, maybe somebody could rub me wrong. I'd be like, I got my face, you know? You never know what kind of feeling somebody's going to have. So it is definitely based on how we feel. And that feeling goes into number two, because it's not just how we feel. Number two is how we feel about you. So let's say I'm in a great mood and we at the party and I see you and I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, but if I don't like you, I don't care what my mood is. I'm going to be like, hey, hi, huh. You know, it's going to be quick and that kind of thing. But if it's somebody I like and I'm in a good mood, I'm going to give them a hug and where you been, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it depends on how I'm feeling emotionally, spiritually, mentally that day and how I feel about that person. And that's how come you might know in Aquarius, it's people that love me. I'm telling y'all, it's people that love me so much and I love them too. And it's people who can't stand me. Cannot stand to see me coming. And some of it has to do with one of the times they came across me. I might have been rude. I might have been nonchalant. I remember this one lady. She got very upset with me because I was very nonchalant in our conversation. And I was nonchalant because I couldn't stand her. And I was trying not to be rude. Okay. She didn't know I couldn't stand her, but she could, you know, feel from the energy that I was very cold, I will say. She said I was dry and cold. That was her words. And the reason why I was dry and cold is because I don't like her. I find her to be a homophobic bitch. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because we cool. Okay, but that's why I don't like her. So when she came to ask me a question about something, she wanted me to do a reading for her or something. I didn't really want to do nothing with her. I don't even want your money. You know, I'm just disgusted with her attitude, her behavior, how she treats people, the things that she writes on her page about people. I just don't like this person. So when she came to ask me a question, I wasn't rude to her. I was just very nonchalant. And she made a comment about how I was dry or something like that. And I blocked her. I don't like you no way, fuck you. So I blocked her. But that's my point. If she had came to me and she was somebody I liked or somebody that I didn't know, for example, I'm really good with strangers because I don't know them. They've done nothing to me. You know what I mean? They haven't harmed me in any way. They haven't been mean to me. So I will always give a stranger the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, well, what this person got going on? Let me see how they're going to treat me. So a lot of times I meet strangers, they email me for readings or they hit me up on Asking Aquarius. I love strangers because of that, you know. I know that sounds strange because some people like don't talk to strangers, but I really like strangers because I've always had good interactions with them, put it like that. If that hasn't been, you know, and plus I'm careful. I'm not just gonna, you know, I ain't gonna get in the car with like some strange person or something like that. But my point is that I've had good interactions with people that I didn't know. So it really depends on what level that I know them, if I know them at all, you know. So that's what I'm saying. You could get any of this. You can get that niceness. You can get that rudeness if the Aquarius doesn't like you. If the Aquarius loves you, we are the most caring. We will give you the shirt off our back. We will look out for you. I mean, you know, it's people that talk about my kindness. This was two people that I know on the internet. And they both came back to me and were telling me how the other person was saying how kind I was to them. And that compliment really touched my spirit. I was like, oh my God, like that is so sweet. But it's because I really like those two people. Both of them are such sweethearts, you know? So we've had great interactions and I've always been willing to look out for them and they've looked out for me. So it has a lot to do with that. And I think that would be number 3 is how you treat me. Because if I like you or not is going to go back to how you treated me. So if I met you and you were polite and you were kind, even if that was it, I'm always going to remember you as in a positive light. But if I met you and you were rude to me, you were mean to me or something along those lines, I'm not going to fool with you. So you can get these things from an Aquarius. You can get all of these things. And I know, like, I look at some other people, like I look at, for instance, I'll look at like a Libra, for example, since I know a lot of them. A Libra will mostly not be rude. So some of these things you see here, like an Aquarius will, you know, be polar opposites. Libras will mostly try to avoid being rude, almost always. Maybe nonchalant, but they won't let you know they're being nonchalant. They'll try to act like to you everything is cool, you know. Libras don't like negativity. They don't like strife. They try to just be polite and keep things calm across the board in their positive form, that is. Because I know some Libras that will set it off. So that's why I'm saying that most of the time you don't get all of these highs and lows and polar opposites with a sign. But with Aquarius, you definitely will. And the I don't give a fuck part, Aquarius does give a fuck until we don't. Because basically it's like, okay, I care and I'm trying to do the right thing. But once you rub me wrong or once I see my efforts are for naught or if you don't deserve my efforts or something like that, then the Aquarius is not going to try it no more. And that's when we don't give a fuck. We shut right off. You know, and this is cool because the one thing about Aquarius is not like we discriminate. We will cut anybody off. We don't care who it is. Our children are the only ones that sometimes, okay, and I'm going to say sometimes because I've seen Aquarius cut off their children for bad things though, not for just because. But I have seen some that just out of irresponsibility, like my own father. My own father, he didn't really cut us off, but he was real irresponsible. So that I don't give a fuck attitude, you know? And it was just like, everybody's fine, y'all fine, your mama got you, y'all fine. That was his attitude. And it was just this kind of like dismissive, like, y'all don't need me, y'all fine attitude. But that wasn't true. We did need him. Kids need their parents, period. I don't care if you grow up in the Taj Mahal, you're going to feel the absence of one of your parents. So these things are very true about Aquarius because we have the ability to be any of these things. It just depends on, like I said, how I feel about you, and how you treat me. Now, basically, if you meet an Aquarius and they're quiet, that's not a bad sign. That's not an I don't give a fuck at all. A quiet Aquarius is usually an Aquarius who's thinking. You know, we're thinking, we're observing, you know, we're that kind of thing. So a lot of times it's that, not that the Aquarius does not like you. I wanted to make sure I point that out because a lot of people, if they meet an Aquarius and they're quiet, they automatically think that we're either rude or that we do not like them. And that is not the case. All right, now I hope that answers your question. Now we're going to read some positive comments. Jazzy J. What's up, Jazzy J? As a Leo sun, okay, moon in Virgo, and a Cancer in Venus, I cannot hold my emotions. Oh, wow. I absolutely wish I could, but it's impossible. Somebody teach me how. I'm being very serious. I'm not out of control with it, but sometimes I wish I could get rid of them. Well, when it comes to emotion, all you really need to do is work on it. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I'm going to give you some energy that others have said to me and some things that I've done. You have to work on it, therapeutically speaking. Going to therapy, doing therapeutic exercises, journaling, self-help books, things about emotional intelligence, emotional intelligence books, emotional intelligence workshops, things like that. So basically the bottom line is that you have to work on it, and it's not easy, but it's not easy to sit there and deal with that, you know, emotional roller coaster either. So that's what I would do if I were you. I would work on it. Some people may even require medication at times to help them balance out their hormones. I'm not sure what your particular situation is, but the first step is to see a professional and find out what your situation is. And after you find out if it's a condition or if it's just who you are naturally, then you can figure out what to do about it. Because if it's just that that's who you are naturally, that's just your zodiac, that's just your makeup, you might be able to train yourself, like I did, to be more emotionally intelligent. And that will help you be able to you want to express, you know, you want to get them feelings out. You need productive ways, and that will help you with that. Baby doll, yup. Hey, baby doll. Baby doll said, sending you lots of love and blessings, queen. Love the post. Baby doll, thank you so much. And everybody, please remember to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, okay? All right, guys. You come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.